Welcome back to this channel. Welcome back to Cryptocurrency Theory, guys, where we're doing a Friday live stream. We're waiting on people to get down here. It's the main thing we do. And guys, there's just so much going on in crypto right now. It feels like just on a Friday. I don't know if it's a combination of the Friday TGIF mood or the fact that it just feels like there's a lot of stuff going. It feels like the energy is somehow back. With crypto here, guys. The last couple of weeks have been kind of boring, so that's what I mean by back here. We're just getting into the chat here. We're just getting opened up on the channel here, um, guys. So how you doing? First off, how you doing? Hope everybody's doing well here on the chat. I had a couple different ideas when I came on this morning, guys, that I wanted to do. One was crypto kung fu, which I know is a little weird. So we'll save. I got a lot of ideas that are going on in my head right at the moment, guys. And when I mean ideas, I mean stuff for the channel, that kind of thing. So the crypto space, guys, is starting to move right now, guys, and we're seeing people talk about it other than just people on YouTube. We're talking about Bloomberg. We're talking about Kathy Wood's ARK investment firm. We have everybody that you would typically hear, guys. Jim Cramer, all these people that are like have the older generation by their by their hand. These people are now starting to get a small glimpse of what cryptocurrency is from these media outlets, guys. So you got to think there are different demographics within the investment space, guys, not just the crypto space. There are generational gaps in between the way we process information, guys. So on this channel, guys, we're looking at some of these I guess you could call them theories. Really, they're not really anything but theories. That's kind of what we're looking at. And we have this theory, guys, that on this channel, people that are watching this have some type of familiarity with crypto, or they're able to get that familiarity pretty quickly, relatively quickly. That's because it's not about telling you what is hot this week. It's about giving you conceptual ideas of how to process this information. And what I'm saying, guys, is this stuff that you're hearing on this channel is stuff that you're directly hearing from major news outlets, guys. I want to be clear. Major news outlets are starting to push this narrative that's happening on this show on some of these major anchors for the way the older generation has been getting their news, guys. Okay. So not saying it's from this channel, guys. I don't want you to misread, too far into that specific thing. But the way we're gearing this channel is for people to buy into this idea, guys. And it's happening, guys. If you look on the news, the people that weren't interested in it, that were trading oil ETFs or, any of these other things over the last couple years, they might be in their 60s, 70s, any of these older these people, I'm telling you guys, they are being introduced cryptocurrency right this second. Okay, so that is rule number one. That is like the main thing we're going to talk about on the channel today, is just this landslide into this potentially being one of the biggest runs we've seen in crypto, simply because a lot of money, guys, has been on the sidelines waiting to invest in crypto, but has not had the go ahead from these mainstream people that are now advocating it in the specific right way, guys. That's kind of what we're talking about on the channel. Is there's a specific type way that this is being advertised to this older generation, guys. Okay, so we're not going to get too specific into it, guys. You can easily find this on the internet. You can go to any of the mainstream news sites, and this is being pushed pretty much on the regular, guys, to this generation now. And I would say it's been going on for roughly not too long, guys. Just maybe the last 2 months, really hardcore. But now it's starting to pick up a bit, and we're starting to see this in the news. Not just not just in one or two news sites, guys. We're talking about, I'm seeing it on a regular basis. We're kind of summing it for you on up here on the channel. And we couldn't be more spot on, guys. I mean, I could not be, you guys watching the channel and girls and me could not be more spot on with this crypto stuff. Look at this, guys. Cardano is being criticized. The community has been criticizing basically like why are we is basically complaining to the dev team, Charles Hoskinson, that Cardano should be advertising the fuck out of their coin, like Solana, like all these sponsored things you're hearing on YouTube. Guys, have you not noticed you guys are getting a lot of ads on YouTube? Like if you're not watching a live stream and you're just going through a video, you're getting a lot of ads on YouTube. So I don't know if that's really something that's going in on your end, guys, but I'm assuming it is. Guys, Mr. Fool has arrived, and Alan Six has arrived. I'm buying Nano. You're awesome. You're awesome, Alan. Potentially more corp cream. Yeah, so guys, what we're talking about, on the channel is this specific thing of advertisement, guys. We have the community basically annoyed that Cardano isn't isn't advertising. They're not advertising. But guys, is this really what crypto is? No. And I don't even think Charles Hoskinson thinks it's what it is. So if you look at this stuff, and there's something in my room, I'm not sure what it is, but it's sorry for that high squeak thing. I think it's coming from inside the house. And potentially, guys, we're looking at more stuff. Look at this. This person, I can't read this article, obviously, because I'm not subscribed to Bloomberg, but this is a paid article, and it's basically saying crypto is going mainstream, which means it's over. And they're talking about in this article, guys, that with each step Bitcoin takes towards more widespread acceptance, it loses some of what made it appealing in the first place. So if you've ever seen this, Bitcoin accepted here, guys, that is a sign, right? This is a sign that the merchant accepts Bitcoin. Yeah. So pretty interesting stuff, guys. Not saying like we're calling every little thing on the channel, but if you've noticed over the last couple of weeks, this is the exact stuff we've been talking about, and it's really like happening. It's literally happening on the screen here on cryptocurrency theory, guys. A reminder: if you're not subscribed, I don't know why, but definitely make sure you are, because it's literally what's happening, guys. I mean, this is literally what we were talking about. We couldn't be more spot on. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think that there's been a huge marketing push for advertisement in crypto recently? I would say just over the last, 2 months? What do you think? Drop it in the chat, guys. Let me know. Let me know what you think here. Yeah, we're getting a lot of fake ads. It just seems like every time I open YouTube and I'm not on a live stream or I'm watching multiple videos, if I'm watching a video, guys, I can expect to get an ad within every fucking 2-3 minutes, right? Right. Yeah, that's what's going on. I mean, that is exactly what's going on, Alan. So, if we're seeing this on a regular basis as YouTube users, might be time to switch the channel somewhere else, guys. We might have to see what the new upcoming platform will be, because if YouTube is basically having to push more ads to keep everything floating, we might be in for a big problem here on YouTube. Maybe not. Maybe just YouTube will just continue to be badass. Maybe it'll improve. But right now, it seems like you get a lot of ads, right? Just ads, which might not be a bad thing. I'm not saying it's bad to advertise Cardano, but I don't have to read the article, guys. It's right here. I mean, this is what we've been talking about on the channel. The idea is all sorts of wrong when running an ecosystem. He made a point of projects takes different path from the one that Bradford Rich has recommended. So again, guys, I didn't even have to read it, and I knew what it fucking meant. I literally don't even have to read it. When you start, there's some kind of thing here, guys, when you start coming down to this channel and you start obsessing over crypto rather than just very vaguely looking into it. When you start obsessing over something, guys, like cryptocurrency, like, you start seeing stuff that is normally not seen from somebody that's just going over this. Like, this would probably make less sense to somebody coming into crypto, obviously, if you weren't in crypto, understanding everything about it like we do on the channel. So basically, what I'm saying is, guys, is Hoskinson responded noting the ideas all sorts of wrong. Like, people are trying to get fucking Cardano frontline advertised and basically frontline paid advertisement. And guess what? Nobody fucking wants, or Charles Hoskinson, according to the main people, like, fuck you. We're not doing that. Like, we're not fucking doing we're not doing what some, like, our community wants us to do, which may or may not be bad, guys, but we're seeing everything fall away from the actual vision of why this stuff has been created in the first place. A network's decentralized model. So, like I said here, guys, it's obvious to me. You don't have to. It's not like something that you have to be like, oh, okay, yeah. I kind of see what you're talking about. No, it's very obvious, guys. There is people that want decentralization, and then there are the rest of the clowns in crypto, right? These people that are just fucking stupid. So I would say the Cardano community, a lot of them are fucking stupid if they want, if they want to fucking push this mainstream fucking advertisement. Why do I need to be advertised on YouTube? Why do I need to be advertised on YouTube for a token that is fucking a crypto? That's just the dumbest thing. It's like fucking the US government coming on and advertising fucking dollar bills or something like that. But that would be a different case because they actually might start doing that if there's a digital currency. They might be like advertising this shit on the fucking, hi, I'm Gary Gensler and I'm with the Fed telling you today about our new not Gary Gensler, but you know what I'm talking about. Somebody like the fucking dude from the central bank. What's his name? I don't even know his name. Any of these main people, guys, sitting there giving you a sponsored ad on, hey, use this US digital currency, blah 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 blah, right? So we don't need those, is what I'm saying. We don't. There doesn't need to be this type of fucking reminder of what cryptocurrency is. There needs to be more underground stuff, guys. More stuff happening where it's organically happening. We don't need to have fucking YouTube ads to advertise Cardano. It's stupid. Just like the advertisements for Solana were stupid at $110. Okay, so please try to understand this, guys, that most of the stuff that you're hearing right now is away from crypto ideals. All right, it is simply away from crypto ideals. We have to get back to original crypto ideals, right? I have not seen the Michael Saylor ad, but I've seen a Michael Saylor ad. Maybe the one I saw was the fake one, Alan. That's what I'm saying. It's literally tiring, guys, but the reason we have to go through this stuff is because it is what's happening in crypto world. It's silly, it's dumb. I get it, but we have to go through it because we have to see what is going on here. All right. So also, guys, you can see by the title here, according to Bloomberg, guys, crypto Bitcoin ETFs are the most successful investment vehicles of our modern time, at least according to metrics, at least according to all the flows and the volumes and the trading and everything. According to Bloomberg, this has been the most the best one ever. It's literally the one, guys. The Bitcoin ETFs, the 9 or whatever, 7 or 8 that came out, that got debuted. They're talking about the outflows kind of being done. Maybe the profit taking on some of the premiums and discounts might finally bled out enough where it's having a direct correlation with the actual value that it should have, which was kind of the reason a lot of these grayscale stocks were a little bit overvalued and have came down a bit. And now they're kind of more where they should be trading, according to basically according to the way that the investment vehicle is set up, guys, and designed. It's trading more in line with where it should, rather than at a super high premium. So they're talking about the profits basically largely behind us. So it's basically going to limit crypto risk on the downside, guys, because those profits have already been taken. If it's a little bit hard to understand, just think of it like these crypto ETFs, these crypto grayscale holding trusts, even though they've been converted to it's a little complicated. Just know that the profit taking has been taken. So now these things should trade somewhere in the lines of fucking where they should be. And if you guys don't know what that is, you guys can go to their website, Grayscale, and you could see where the premiums have been trading relative to where the actual stock should be following the crypto asset. And you'll see that it's a lot more close to where it should be rather than these super high premiums, guys, which means that's good. That's a good thing. So just kind of giving you a highlight on that, guys, on the Bitcoin ETF. So if you guys are curious about that, that kind of is what's going on with it. Guys, remember, if you're live with us on the channel, we love you coming down. We love you guys lighting up the chat, similar to what Alan 6 and Mr. Fool is doing. So if you're in the chat, let us know. We are opening up the chat here at about 10:19. And yeah, that's great, guys. Getting on here a bit late. As you can hear, I'm kind of doing my coffee thing here. Getting up a bit later, guys. Recently, we've been just staying up later. So you know, obviously you get up later. You know, you gotta set your schedule here. So getting on here a bit later, but it is Friday, and you know, I typically stay up later through the weekend anyways. So yeah, so I don't know what you guys think about this this outflow thing with these ETFs and these grayscale holding trusts, but it's pretty cool. I mean, it's good to know that the profits have been taken, so likely we can kind of throw these out in terms of them influencing the market like they've been influencing the last couple weeks, I guess you would say. You know, I guess that would be kind of the approach on that. And what else are we talking about here? Prices. We actually haven't even gone through the prices yet. So let's check out the crypto prices here on the channel. And guys, if you're just tuning into us, we love you having on. We just love you guys being down here. You know, Alan, when I see Alan in here and I see Mr. Fool arrive, it's just a pleasant feeling. No, I'm not drinking Americano. I guess technically it's an Americano because it is actually espresso with fucking espresso with water. So technically, I guess it is an Americano. You know, Alan, I kind of go back and forth out of coffee here. You know, I kind of go back and forth with my coffee. I don't have just like one certain one, but this is the one I'm, you know, drinking right now. I'm sure you've had this over there. It's just a staple brand. You know, it's I would say it's not the greatest coffee in the world, but it's definitely not the worst. It's just kind of a brand I typically buy to kind of keep around. You know, I like expensive, you know, I wouldn't say expensive really. It doesn't have to be expensive, but you know, I like decent coffees a lot of times, like quality coffee. So, you know, like Blue Bottle, some of these other brands that are kind of new aged coffee brands. But Lavazza is kind of like, I would say, like a high mid-grade coffee. I would say it's not like a Blue Bottle or a really good coffee where it's just like a fucking treat to have. But yeah, it's an Italian. I don't know where the beans are from, but nonetheless, guys, you got to have a cup of coffee with us if you come down on the channel. If it's too late for coffee, unfortunately, you got to hear me sip mine. So, guys, we are having a great time here, guys. I think it's because we're coming on a bit later, and you know, when I come on a bit later, I guess, you know, I kind of ramble a bit, but we do kind of look into some more topics. So, prices, guys, what do you think on prices here in crypto world? What are we doing here with prices? Got kind of the typical thing here, random stuff that has been kind of talked about over the last couple weeks, but the price has not been too exciting for people that jumped in. However, we do got really cool things here, guys, like Ordi, still at like $50. I mean, absolutely badass. I mean, I would say that like if we see just a steady flow of crypto right now, like just a steady, you know, a steady price where we're at currently, I would say likely this is really good because we're talking about, we just talked about it. We're going to get less and less influence on the ETFs and stuff and all these crypto stock products for Wall Street, we're going to get less of those impacting the actual asset itself, and we'll see the asset affect those now more than the stocks affecting the native asset more. Does that make sense, guys? So we're going to see less and less of the influence from these investment instruments. We're going to see more of the influence on the worldly crypto market influencing these investment vehicles, guys. And it's pretty badass, because when we start seeing this, we're going to see a shift, and we're going to see a monumental shift in not only price and what I think is the altcoins. FYI, just give you guys aren't seeing where I'm pushing the topic here, because we do think the altcoins are going to be front runner gains, guys. We're gonna say that the altcoins are going to be the ones that really probably carry the market in terms of gains, because something's got to carry the market, guys. Bitcoin can't do it on its own, and people that think that it can, they're severely confused, guys, because the market cap is 1.62 trillion. We've gained 800 million in the last 24 hours. I think we were at like I don't know where we're at. Maybe we gained a little less, but I think we went down to 1.54, right? 54 trillion. So I don't know, guys. I don't know exactly where the market's at. It's been bouncing. The Ethereum dominance is roughly the same. Looks like Ethereum's dropped a bit under 17, but again, guys, if we just run sideways, we're going to see a lot of increased price action on the altcoins, and that means increased volatility. ARK Investments said it themselves. They said that the parabolas have basically, we've already seen the first wave of those in the bull run. They quoted that in their article right here. And they also quoted that a lot of the stuff on Bitcoin isn't really up to date, it's kind of limited. It's basically, it's not doing what it should be doing in terms of innovation. And I don't have the article right in front of me, but it was one that I read earlier. And basically, guys, this is kind of what is true among crypto at the moment. And if you guys don't understand what I'm talking about, guys, it's okay. We're going to break it down even further. So basically, we're seeing a couple different main things happening in crypto right now. We're seeing some major shifts in these kind of these stock type assets, these archaic type assets, as well as, guys, we're seeing the same people that are creating these ETFs start having these ideas and these conversations online about tokenizing securities. So it's almost like, what is really going on here, guys? Is everything moving into actual crypto? Because when people from BlackRock, when the CEO from BlackRock talks about tokenizing securities on the blockchain, guys, I don't know what other confirmation we need as crypto people to confirm what we already think, that this stuff is taking over the fucking world. And that's because it's coming out of the mouth of the CEO of BlackRock, the largest investment AUM, assets under management, in the world, guys. So just understand the magnitude of the shifts that are happening and where the prices are currently at, and try to derive in your head maybe your own mathematical formula on where you think the prices of the coins that you hold could be going. Because if, guys, you have the main guy from BlackRock saying this, rest assured, I would say that we're definitely going to go up in price, guys, simply because the BlackRock CEO is telling us they want to tokenize securities. They want crypto. Do you see, guys? It's fucking huge. Or it's not. We'll see the prices just fucking stay how they are. See how you have a weird feeling when I say that? Because it's not true. It's not. At the end of the day, guys, we can only go on what is actually true. We can have all these fantasies about, like, price this, price that, price this. But when we see what's actually going on, guys, we actually see that there is a, something going on a little bit bigger here, right? So we're trying to find out what that bigger thing is, guys. And I think I found, we found that right here on the channel. I mean, look at this, guys. We have Bonk token now creeping up 12%. We have, you know, these coins that have taken a rut here on the price here recently. They're climbing back up. So Bitcoin Cash over $242, which is, you know, it's a modest jump, but, you know, Dogecoin 4% up. So like not huge price movements, guys, but, you know, the price movements that have occurred, they've occurred in the last 24 hours, and it's only $800 million worth of volume, guys. It's not a lot of volume, or not a lot of added market cap, not volume. I don't know what the volume is. The volume is 55 billion. So we need so it's 15% volume, guys. But what I'm saying is like this is new money coming into crypto world. All right, this is you know, roughly 800 million over the last 2 days. We'll say 2 days since last time we looked at it. I don't know exactly where it was at, but I can tell you that that's about what it's at. And look how much it's added to the coins. I mean, we got 4% gains on, you know, big coins, mineable coins. So there's a lot of stuff operating in the background when you see these gains, guys. Obviously, these tokens are moving around. People are buying them off the exchange. Exchanges are moving them around to different wallets. So there is incentivized reasons for miners and stuff to kind of take part in what's going on here. And that's what's going on, guys. It's not just we're adding money on the exchange and then, you know, nothing happens. We're actually seeing transactions pick up. We're seeing wallet distributions pick up. We're seeing fucking money move around a lot faster than you would think because the price is increasing. We're climbing on the market caps here, and that has to be the case, right? So, guys, if you're live with us here, we love you coming down here on the channel. We're not running out of topics to talk about, guys. We actually have a lot of topics, but you know, the main topics is price. You know, that's my main thing. So when we come on these live streams, that is the main, other than on Sundays, guys, it's all about price here on the channel. It's all here. It's all here. That's all we care about, really, because price drives the markets, guys. Price is going to really dictate what coins are worth a fuck. And pardon my French, but it's true. Like, which coins are worth a fuck here. And the ones that aren't are, like, people are becoming more savvy to, like, they're not just jumping into these, guys. People aren't just jumping into these belly flop up. Like, they're actually waiting to get in on some of this stuff, looking at it, maybe buying a little, trying the network out. They're not running full-fledged into a fucking burning house of fire, guys. It's just that I feel like those days for crypto, like, yes, there will be more scams. Yes, there will be more, you know, people getting duped. But I would say most people that are coming into crypto now are actually genuinely interested in it, guys, from an investment standpoint, and maybe a way to safeguard some of their money, you know, a way to actually maybe secure themselves from, you know, they don't want to lose their buying power in the world here. So Alan says, I spoke to a guy who made millions in crypto years ago. He told me this. He said big dip, then up quickly. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what happens, guys, when we look at the log charts. That's what we were looking at here on the channel is the log charts really picture, like, even though this can be 5-6 years, guys, once these coins go up, this becomes less relevant. Just like Bitcoin at $1 was less relevant. Not less relevant, but not the prices anymore either, right? So that's kind of what we got going on here. Yeah, I mean, guys, I think we covered a good bit of topics today on the live stream. I got some things, guys, that I want to do on the channel with videos, but you know, when I do a video, guys, I got to make sure that it's going to be, you know, something you guys want to watch. So I just know that we got a lot of stuff going on, but you know, sometimes the ideas that we have, I don't think that they're really beneficial for crypto, so I just opt to leave them out. Matic, File, and Dot, yeah. I mean, those are going to be good coins for sure, guys. Those are going to be good coins for sure. So guys, let's keep our eye out. We'll be back on the channel here soon, but let's keep our eye out on. We were looking at Monero, I think, recently. We were looking at. Let's open up the dialogue for Matic, File, and Dot. You know, I know these are coins that are pretty cool, because they have communities, guys. Coins that have communities are cool, right? Regardless of anything else. If the community is there, you know, the coin is cool, and you know, we have to follow these communities, guys. And we don't necessarily have to buy into all of them, but you know, we're looking at them just to kind of see what happens, because there are a lot of interesting communities out there, guys, that are kind of coming to be at this point, guys. Because the money's flowing in, and as the money flows in, guys, you'll start to see these coins climb in price, and also climb in popularity, and that's kind of what's happening right now, guys. All right, guys, I think that will wrap up today's Badass Crypto live stream. So Alan 6, Mr. Fool, and I think that was pretty much, the only ones lighting up the chat. So I know a bunch of people are here, but you know, opting to not talk seems kind of in line too. I mean, it's Friday. People are kicking back. They're driving in the car. So Alan and Mr. Fool, appreciate you guys lighting up the chat. And let's do this, guys. Let's follow Monero. Let's follow these coins Alan's talking about. And I want to follow Tron. I want to follow Cardano. Let's follow some of these guys, and I don't mean I'm running out and fucking buying them. I'm saying let's follow them on price, right? Let's follow Bitcoin Cash. Let's follow Ethereum Classic, BSV, because these coins are up, guys. I mean, they're up 4, 5, 6% on a you know, a 24-hour chart. So let's just keep an eye out, guys. Let's look at them. Let's see what they do over the next weekend. Obviously, we'll be doing live streams. We'll be doing videos on them, but let's just follow these coins and see if we're going to get any momentum through the weekend, guys. I mean, it's fair to say these coins could be ready to go, and I think they are, guys. So we'll just kind of leave it on that. We'll Mr. Fool, what's good? He just got out of an office meeting, my dude. So yeah, and we'll kind of end the meeting here, guys, and follow these prices on the channel, on the chat, guys. Catch you soon. Take care.